Okay, so here's the deal. TMZ posted a very interesting story recently on February 22nd about the beautiful Masika Kalaysha, who's coming back to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 3. Yes, she was there on season 1. She was one of the most dynamic cast members of Love and Hip Hop of all time. She's freaking hilarious. She's beautiful. She's easily one of the prettiest girls I've ever laid my eyes on. I mean, she's amazing. Anyways, that fine ass Masika Kalaysha, aka I almost called her Fetty Wap's baby mama, but she's not anybody's baby mama. The mother of Fetty Wap's child, unfortunately, had a very untrue story posted on February 22nd on the TMZ website, and thankfully she came and cleared things up on Twitter for all of us. And we're gonna get into her tweets in a minute, but I gotta read to you what TMZ said first. So the story reads, and I quote. Actually, before I even read to you the contents of the story, let me read to you what these jokers titled this story. They titled it, and I quote, Fetty Wap's alleged baby mama, I'm sure he's the dad, we banged for 2 straight weeks. Can you freaking believe that? Alleged baby mama, of course. Listen, Masika's nobody's baby's mama, and she knows that he's the father of the child. I mean, why are they trying to play my girl like that? This is fucking ridiculous. Let me tell you something. When I read this story, true story. It took me so long to post this video because I had to buy a new monitor. I had to get one shipped because true story. I kicked my monitor. I was so damn pissed. I was kicking like that baby in her tummy. Yes, Jesus. I kicked the shit out of my monitor. I said, da, 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 like Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat. I was freaking pissed. I was flying through the air, throwing fireballs out my hands and shit. But anyways, the story says, and I quote, the movie, When Fetty Wap Met Masika, will be less romantic comedy and more porno. At least according to the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood star who's positive Fetty is her baby daddy. TMZ has learned Masika Tucker filed legal docs demanding the rapper submit to a paternity test. We're told Masika explains in the papers she and Fetty met last year, and from June 28th until July 15th had, quote, sexual relations on numerous occasions. She also states he was her only partner during that period. Ditto for the 4 months prior. Bottom line for Masika, who's 7 to 8 months along, Fetty's her only candidate for the daddy. Masika also wants Fetty to pay pregnancy expenses and child support once the baby arrives. She lists some monthly expenses, including $4,500 for rent, $820 for a housekeeper, and $2,000 for clothes. We're told she says she's dropping $17,000 per month on expenses. Masika wants the court to grant her full legal and physical custody as soon as she pops out baby Fetty. Masika wants the court to grant her full legal and physical custody as soon as she pops out baby Fetty. End quote. I mean, the tone of this article, the title of it, and everything is just disgusting. TMZ, you really outdid yourselves with the shade and the ridiculousness. You must not know who you're speaking about. You're speaking about the queen. Show some respect. And plus, what does she ever do to TMZ? And do they not know how sharp her tongue is? Masika will cut TMZ in half with her sharp tongue, Jesus. Anyways, I'm going to read to you what she had to say about it on Twitter. For the record, she went very light on them. She did not throw them under the bus or slander them or destroy them, and she should have. Anyway, she said, and I quote, woke up for an early call time, and here's another fake ass story from TMZ, the #1, quote, remix the truth ass source on the planet. Me and that Fetty Wap were preparing for the birth of our daughter, and we want nothing but wants best for her. So kindly fuck off and mind your business. P.S. at TMZ, your quote-unquote source should learn how to read. No one ever said anything about a 2-week relationship. I wish my rent was only $4,500. Shakes my head. Anyway, let me get my belly in this here vehicle and go to set. Can't wait to show you guys my next project. Good morning, my loves. Make it count. End quote. So there you go. Masika set the record straight. The story had some false information in it. I think she's only made one blog on YouTube to date. She started the Masika blog, And boy, oh boy, we really need some more blogging videos, Masika. We need an update on this particular situation. You know, it'd be really nice if you made a video clearing the air about this. And man, TMZ really messed up. You know, could you imagine if she never gave another interview to TMZ because of this? You know, that's why you got to be careful of, you know, the stuff that you say about certain people, because Masika's freaking awesome. And what if she denied them any more interviews? So that's just something that they should have thought about before they went and threw my girl under the bus. I don't like this mess. You know, Masika's the bestest. And, you know, I'm a fan. So, of course, I'm going to say that. I'm Team Masika all the way. Right until the wheels fall off. But anyways, look out for Pregnant in Pumps. That's her new show. At least that's what it's tentatively titled. The title's subject to change. But as of right now, hashtag Pregnant in Pumps. Be sure to subscribe to her YouTube channels. Just type in Masika Kalaysha. And then in the search tool, just look up channels. It's in the filters menu. Click filters, type, and then channel. And she'll pop up. So be sure to subscribe to her. Stay up to date with her information. Follow her on Twitter and whatnot, because that's where she cleared the air, right there on Twitter. So that's why you got to follow her on social media, so then that way you can stay informed. Anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Ladies, what's your rent like? Is it $4,500 plus a month? That sounds like a mortgage. Also, how much does your man, rather your ex, pay you in child support? What's the highest amount you've ever heard of, like of all of the women that you know, not just celebrities? What's the highest amount you've ever heard of? Is $17,000 a month enough for you? Let me know below. Meat Magazine.